Macau is a small city located on the southern coast in China. It is a city that is filled with both Chinese and Western culture. Macau was administered by Portuguese Empire from the mid-16th century until late 90s. Macau was rented to Portugal as a trading port. Then the city was handed back to China in 1999. Now it is a special administrative region of China. Macau is modern yet traditional. Although it has a lot of modernized tourist spots, there are still numerous historical and cultural heritage, such as the Senado Square. The Senado Square is the main tourist spot in Macau. It is located in the center of the Macau Peninsula. Many tourists go to the Senado Square for its rich Portuguese architecture. The square is surrounded by pastel-colored neoclassical buildings, creating a consistent and harmonious Mediterranean atmosphere. In 2005 it was inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List as it forms part of the historic center of Macau. It has become a popular place for cultural activities. On special days such as Chinese Spring Festival and Christmas, there would be firework displays and dragon dances. You can also find many Catholic churches in the Senado Square. It is a great example of Portuguese architecture. Another famous tourist spot in Macau is the ruins of St. Paul. It is the iconic tourist spot in Macau. It was once a grand Catholic cathedral originally built in the 16th century. It was one of the greatest monuments to the Christianity in Asia. But then got burned down and was rebuilt multiple times before the third and final fire during a typhoon in 1835 left it beyond repair. All that remains are the iconic stone facade and the grand staircase leading up to it. Restored into a museum, the facade is buttressed from behind, allowing tourists to climb up to the windows to get a closer look at the stone carvings and to enjoy a panoramic view of the city below. You can find traditional Chinese culture while enjoying the exotic Portuguese buildings. Just right next to the ruins of St. Paul, you will find a small temple called the La Cha Temple. Built in 1888, it is a Chinese folk religion temple in Macau dedicated to worship of the deity La Cha. This temple serves as one of the best examples of Macau multicultural identity. Beyond the historic center on the main city on the peninsula, Macau is made up of two further islands. Tai Pa is home to mega resorts, casinos and exhibition centers. The biggest source of revenue in Macau comes from casinos. So most of the casinos are based in Tai Pa. Since then, Macau has become known worldwide as the Las Vegas of the East. Although the casinos are the main attraction in Tai Pa, there are also many historic architecture to visit in Tai Pa. Tourism is the backbone of Macau's economy. On top of visiting the casinos, many tourists visit Macau to buy souvenirs. There is a famous street in Macau where you can enjoy the local delicacies. It is a street that is filled with many yummy foods such as pork bun, beef jerky, almond cookies, egg rolls, peanut candies and egg tarts. Tourists will buy a lot of souvenirs in this street to bring back to their family. It is a great way to promote the Macau delicacies to other people in the world. Macau is a city that has a lot of historic value. It is amazing to think that how an old small fishing village can turn into the city that it is today. The Las Vegas of the East. The city has a unique blend of Chinese and Portuguese culture. Although the city is growing rapidly and the pacing is becoming faster, it has still preserved their Western and Chinese heritage and architecture, making it an exciting yet relaxing place to visit. We hope that the tourists and the younger generation can recognize the beauty of this wonderful city. It is a city that is worth visiting and appreciating.